Karma is the movement of energy, the unfolding of energy. When energy unfolds, it unfolds in space and time. The transformation of energy in time is called parinama, when one thing transitions into another. The state of karma is such a form of parinama when cause transitions into effect. One cause constantly transitions into another effect. There is a hidden force that manifests effect from cause. For example, the cause is an egg, the effect is a chick. The cause is a hen, the effect is an egg. The cause is the cook's work in the kitchen, the effect is all monks being fed in the morning. The cause is the teacher giving transmission, the effect is the student receiving experience. We live in a continuous cause and effect flow that unfolds in space and time. With this flow, correct or incorrect relationships are possible. Incorrect ones are when you don't understand that you live in this flow. You don't notice it, but the flow exists. It exists and continues moving in its direction anyway. If you don't know about this, you behave incorrectly. This flow can carry you somewhere, sweep you away entirely, like a strong current in a river. Correct understanding is when you can swim in the needed direction using this current. Or, if you swim against the current, you know where you are swimming to. Most souls don't realize they are in this flow. They have the illusion that they exist independently, but this flow acts and sweeps them away. All living beings can be imagined as small chips or dust particles in a vast river, and this flow moves in a certain direction, from past to future, and parinama occurs. Sinners and saints, kings and criminals, whoever they may be, they all exist in this flow. The task of our life is to exit this flow, to exit this river of causes and effects, and the river of time. One who knows how to do this is called a karma-yogi. One who skillfully learns to navigate among these flows, who isn't captured by the process of karma. For example, in the relative dimension, we are all people, engaged in various things, but in the absolute dimension, or in a purer one, we are all deities. We are in the palace of the deity. The whole world is a mandala, and everything that happens are games, lilas. All sounds are like sacred mantras. In the first state, we are bound by the law of karma. In the second state, we don't depend on causes and effects. But to exit this river of karma, one must correctly handle karma, skillfully pass karmic flows through oneself. There was once a thief. One day he stole something unsuccessfully and was nearly beaten. Next to him sat a sadhu, and people always brought him sweets, food, and garlands. He thought, "Look at that. I chose such a dangerous profession and live in hunger, while next to me sits a sadhu who does nothing, and everyone brings him everything. I need to learn this secret." And he came to this sadhu and said, "Teach me how you, without stealing, always have enough to live on, and don't risk your life, doing nothing." The sadhu said, "Simply sit next to me." After some time, people noticed and thought, "A second sadhu has appeared, a saint. We should also pay respect to him, bring prasad and so forth." And they also began bringing him various sweets and fruits. Suddenly the thief had an awakening. What a fool I am. It was possible to live so beautifully and have no problems at all. I was scraping by, living in hunger, risking being caught. And he began sitting together with the sadhu in the same way. But then he became bored, and he began asking questions. "Why do you sit like this? What are you doing with your eyes closed?" And gradually the sadhu began telling him. Thus the thief entered the path of dharma, gaining karmic connection with the sadhu. When you are near a spiritual teacher, you grow spiritually if you do everything correctly. Following the instructions, you necessarily grow in all senses. Over time, you can become a huge lion, the size of the universe perhaps. If you observe Vinaya, Samaya, vows, principles, refuge, and practice properly. This is the principle of Guru Yoga, which is capable not only of revealing the very law of karma to the student, but also of helping to go beyond its limits.